Hello folks, the alpha of the DCS Web Editor is at version 0.3.20 and has come a pretty long way since my last video. Obligatory disclaimer, this is a community-made project and is not associated with Eagle Dynamics. You can find the links for the project Discord and Patreon in the video description. The DCS Web Editor is currently available to all alpha level Patreon supporters. Alright, let's take a look. Mission panel. The mission panel hasn't changed much, so I'll flow through it fairly quickly. Let's load up a blank mission from the native editor and get started. Starting with save. Save is as save does. The file editor allows you to edit script files of the mission. Export mission.json does exactly as the name suggests, and new will create a new instance of the DCS Web Editor. Map options. The Map Options button is non-functional. Briefing opens the briefing window. Coalitions allows you to edit coalitions. Weather allows you to manipulate weather settings. And you can change date and time. Units. The unit list will display all units. Currently, we have none. Clicking on any of these next options will open the same menu, but in different tabs. So let's hit Aircraft, and the tabs are up top. Let's not forget to change our coalition and country. To add units to your mission, simply drag and drop. To close the panel, click on the left-hand button once again. To add waypoints, either click on the waypoint and press the plus button, or click on the unit, go to waypoints, and click on the plus button there. This will create a waypoint between the unit and the original waypoint. To manipulate waypoint data, open the data subcategory to reveal the information. Delete waypoints by clicking on the waypoint and pressing delete, or shift, click, drag, select, and press delete on your keyboard. Statics. Statics work exactly like units. Open the menu and drag and drop. Triggers and zones. Trigger rules only accepts JSON files at the moment. Click and drag from the circle option to create a circle trigger zone. Click on the trigger to find a radius slider, as well as a field to rename the trigger and manipulate the radius via specific numbers. Open the trigger submenu to change the trigger type or its color. With the polygon trigger, once again, drag and drop. You can hit the edit button to manipulate the corners of the trigger. Click on the trigger once again and the edit button, and then you can start moving it around. Drawings is non-functional. Templates. Let's go ahead and load up the Syria Levant template, courtesy of Warlord117, Barracudas, and DCS Web Editor on Discord. Once again, this is a JSON file. Now you'll notice with the way this template is set up, we have triangular shapes and boxes that appeared on our map. Hit one of these shapes, open the Units submenu to see which units are included in this template, and hit Add Template to add the units. To make your own template, click Manage, then New Tab, and name your category. Click on its tab, then don't forget to name your template, and then select any entities you wish to add to your template. Add it to the template, and from there you're able to drag and drop that template wherever you wish. If you make a template that you think others could benefit from, Click the Export button and upload the JSON file to the dedicated templates channel in Discord. The Collaborate and Plugins buttons are non-functional. Help will link you to the project Discord and YouTube channel. And to finish off, we'll go over current keyboard shortcuts and most commands. Ctrl-L will load the mission, Ctrl-S will save the mission, Ctrl-Shift-S will quick save the mission without a prompt, Shift, left click and drag will create a box to select entities, Ctrl-C copies, Ctrl-V pastes according to the offset set in the Paste Offset XY category, Escape deselects units, Delete will delete entities, and right click will deselect all units and open a mouse location info box. The DCS Web Editor also includes the DCS Web Viewer drawing functions. Right click and drag will draw with a marker. Clicking on the line will remove the mark. Shift, right click and drag will create a dotted line. You can change the color in the bottom right hand corner. We also have some useful orientation and positioning commands. Shift-R will randomly rotate selected units. Shift-Alt-R will align units to the northern heading. Shift-L will align units to a line according to the paste offset numbers. Shift-P randomizes position of selected units. Shift-G aligns those units according to a grid. Again, this is in reference to the paste offset numbers. And Shift-T allows you to scale selected units. And finally, Ctrl-Z to undo. Keep in mind, undo can only undo the last 20 commands. After you have built your mission, it's a good idea to jump in the native editor for the final touches like fine unit placement, unit start options, triggers, etc. And final note, bugs exist and features are missing, and this will be the case throughout development, so please temper expectations accordingly. That's it for now. I hope this was informative. Thanks for watching.